What's happening? What's up? I'm Omar. Welcome to the channel. As you can see from the thumbnail, it's that 1 month mark as far as my hair transplant. Um, that picture's there for a reason. Like, it's there for a reason. Those hair bumps, that's half the story. This itching that comes with those hair bumps, man, I can't even describe. It's been a month and probably 4 or 5 days I haven't had to deal with it. Um, and those hair bumps have actually went down. At one point in time, I had like a little bumps going on my head. I can actually tell you now why women pat their head. I'm trying not to leave scratch marks and scabs or anything of that nature. So I'm ended up tapping my head a lot, but I don't think I can talk. I don't think I can tell you enough about how frustrating this itching is. Um, I feel like I got like a nervous tick. So I do appreciate there was a guy in one of my last video that jumped in there. I talked a little bit about the itching then. He recommended actually today that I use an antihistamine. So I'm gonna end up trying something like Benadryl or something of that nature and see how it works out. I gotta find something. If not, man, I'm going to the dermatologist. I'm going to talk to somebody. Um, I can't do this for another 3 months or however long till it ends. And I get the 3 months because I looked it up online, and they said it happens to 25% of individuals who get a hair transplant, and it can last up to 3 or 4 months. Man, they can have my whole head if it's gonna last 3 to 4 months for real. So for real, a month update. I mean, if you just want to see what my hair look like I said, you still get the line, but this area right here is not growing. Um, right up in there. So what ended up happening is after a month, your hair is gonna start to get a little thicker. It started to look crazy. So I had hair starting to grow here, nothing there. So I had to reach out to my aftercare team, ask them, what areas can I cut. They gave me that I can cut anywhere that wasn't a donor area, not a donor area, but a transplant area. So what I ended up doing was just marking off the areas to make sure I don't kind of damage the transplanted area and just bought it down. I'll probably end up doing that in another couple of days. Um, man, I don't think they talk enough about those bumps and that itching. I don't think people do. And if I can give you any advice as far as if you're trying to figure out what you want to do with this video, with the transplant, that should be a big consideration. And I mean, I can't speak on it enough. It really should be. With everything that I'm going through, man, right now, man, give me my $1,500 back, man. You can take these transplants back. Just give my $1,500 back right now. So hopefully I got some better news for y'all in the next couple of weeks or next months or so. But right now, nah, that's all I can really think about, man. I'm gonna get into what's going on for the next month or what I wanted to talk about. Um, I will get into that, but right now, man, I am struggling. I'll probably edit some of this down because nobody wants to see that. But man, that's how serious it is. Um, you see the bumps. There's a lot of lesions and things that came in there, and I looked online, and it happens to 25% of people. For me, I do have issues, like I said, with razor bumps. So if I cut my hair down low in the past, if I used a razor, I was gonna have razor bumps. So maybe I should have knew that coming in too. But 25% of people will get um these issues with hair bumps. So kind of anticipate that it's a possibility it may happen to you. And for the first month, I've been doing everything that I'm supposed to do. Yo, man. All right. So ended up. What's interesting is I started taking everything that the clinic suggested to me. So they gave me a different hair. They gave me some shampoos. It says a hair loss shampoo with new generation formula. Um, I have something called the Ozone 303 hair repair oil. And then I got some hair vitamins, which is biotin, ginseng, and zinc. I was looking at the ingredients on it. A lot of this stuff that I could have got offline. They gave me a 6 month supply. I could have got offline. I could actually got it in the airport in Turkey. If you ever been to Turkey, it's big business, so it would make sense that they sold those products. So if you're considering a hair transplant, outside of the irritation that comes with it, I'd say look at your package and what's included. Do your own research and think whether or not it would be more financial sensible for you to buy things on your own and what's actually needed. My hair transplant was $900 or €900, which is about $1,000. For everything they gave me, I ended up paying roughly $400 or $500 additional. And I think they realized that you are going to be so, worried about getting the best product or the best results that you'll pay a little extra for things and not really have done your done your research. Make sure you do your research, or that's just money wasted. That's just from my point of view. What they did give me that kind of caught my attention um, was this. I think it's called microblading. And it says it's actually for a it says prevent hair loss, protects hair follicles against toxic effects of DHT, hence helps strengthen in the hair in the um, anginence phase and stops hair loss. So it does stop hair loss, um, but it also says that it. Oh shit! So what actually they gave me outside of that? They gave me ah. I actually want to, start utilizing that. I read that a lot of people use it not only for hair loss but for anti-aging. So that's going to be interesting to use. Um, you know what, man? I'm going to put this video out the way it is because I think people really need to see what it is. It's not like no small itching. It's irritating, man, for real. And I hate to spend 15 minutes talking about it, but it's 15 minutes. But let's get into really some other things when you're shit. Yo, man. So also with your when you pick your clinic, make sure you get a good aftercare team. With my team, what they end up doing is anytime I have a question, I can reach out on WhatsApp. They're good for responding. I had a guy ask me about as far as the biotin, how long do you have to take it? I didn't know, so I reached out within 2 or 3 minutes. You can see the WhatsApp conversation. They had responded. So you do realize that there's a lot of different clinics that's in Turkey. Make sure you have one that's going to respond to you. As far as my hair bumps, they say this is normal. It can't be, but they say it is. So I do feel a little bit more comfortable as far as knowing that. Um, but like with the hair not growing in this area, I was a little concerned as far as that, what would happen, um, whether or not it was failing, and they kind of reassured me on that. So, and what's interesting about the whole hair transplant is I'm a lot more self conscious now than before the hair transplant. Usually, I wouldn't let my hair grow this high. I just shave it down. Um, But now it just looks like I'm trying to hold on to something thinning. I know people say you will see just this straight line, but no, I don't think so. The back of my head does have bumps, so I'm worried about people looking at the back of my head. I have the irritation from those bumps. But if you checked out my first video, head swole up for about a week or so. So for me right now, man, this was a real bad idea. I think I made a mistake. Um, Follow this video, man. If follow this series, if you're gonna, you're considering it, because this may be just a phase I'll go through. I may catch you in another 2 weeks, and I don't think 2 weeks, um, but I may catch you in another month to be like, yo, this was the best thing that's happening. But right now, I ain't get my money back. Um, get my sanity back. All right, but I guess this video is just strictly about there are going to be some negative side effects that comes with getting a hair transplant. I don't know what's going to happen yet. I'm hoping everything takes. But for right now, it is some side effects I don't think I knew enough about. I did not know enough about the itching that went on. I did not know enough about some of the negative side effects as far as my head swelling. Um, it's crazy. Because I had to check right now. I think I done rubbed it right now until it's about to start bleeding. And I had to stop last week because I was scratching it and it was starting to bleed because I couldn't deal with it. So I was looking up. I'm at the point of I'm going to end up going to a dermatologist or something to try to get something to help me. A dude told me to try some antihistamine, which I may have said already in this video. I'm gonna have to try that. I'm gonna have to try something. Um, just remember that when you're looking into getting a transplant. But yeah, that's I'm gonna keep this one short. I did say I was gonna do a update, so I wanted to do that update. And I think for this particular video, this update really it just is good because I think sometimes you want to see, oh, did his hair grow? I grew a little bit, but I think you want to know some of the effects that some of the things that happen with those with the hair transplant as far as the process. Um, Yo, man, only reason I'm doing this video today is because I said I was gonna do a video on Friday. I got a lot going on this weekend, so that's why I'm doing this. But other than this, I am in no shape to be doing no video because as soon as I get off this phone, man, I'm going to put hot water on my head. That's the only thing that seems to help is just running a hot shower. Um, but yo, man, oh man, um, that's my 1 week update, man. It might be one of the weakest 1 month updates you ever received, so, but it might be one of the realest. I can't tell you. It's up to you. Um, Subscribe, man. I'll catch y'all next week or probably in the next couple of days when I'm really up to it. But I do want to share this, man, because I don't think it's said enough and it's understood enough. Oh man. Um, yeah, I don't think it's said enough and understood enough about the irritation that actually goes with it. So I put a picture, like I said, of those bumps on that of the thumbnail for a reason. Man, just consider that, man, for real. Just consider it, cause man, that's it for today. I can't talk about this anymore. Y'all enjoy your evening. This is just something that you can consider. I'll look back and maybe not even put this out. All right, y'all enjoy the